what a year it's been. I hope you all had a good holiday season so far and whatnot. I'm sorry that sound like I'm out of it. Because right now I'm currently battling a cold, so if you're wondering why I'm talking this low, yeah, that's why. Yes, also much for another wonderful year. Even though it's been, kind of, has a little bit of twists and turns and whatnot. I will say that we did surpass 11 years here on this channel officially as of yesterday. Recording this is Christmas Day. It's quite an accomplishment being on YouTube this long, considering how many changes I've had to make over the years because of adapting to current landscape of the platform and whatnot. But either way, it's awesome that I've been around this long. But then again, outside of like the return of streams on YouTube, and whatnot, I've been like I feel like it's been more of a backseat and as far as posting, there's other things happening and whatnot. Perfect example of which being the my whole second job and whatnot that I had at the beginning of the year. Needless to say, the management that replaced what I had before, they were asshats. I was not happy with that. I mean, I wasn't thrilled working with that second job, which just like my main job is also retail, but even more so because they just did not care. I expressed disinterest in working longer hours and whatnot because of just me being focused on my primary because of the whole thing with the move and whatnot. And even though I moved into the store like 2 years ago, like as far as my main job goes, but I put in primary focus on my main job, and they did not like that. They wanted me to work more than I could physically be able to do so. So I decided I'm done. I'm not going back. You can keep your bullshit. I'm not gonna mess around with you ever again. And it almost broke me when it came to going to GDQ because I barely had enough to be able to afford the hotel room. And that's like once I did my initial charge for the hotel because with how it works with the main hotel that I stay at, I don't know if it's gonna be the same hotel next year. There's been like 3 years in a row that the one I go to in Minneapolis, which is where SGDQ is held and whatnot. I don't know if we're gonna go there, but as far as I remember, on top of the initial charge, you also have a charge of deposits, and it was those deposits that almost killed me. So not physically, but like mentally, I was just I was panicking. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why do I have less money? Like now this doesn't feel right. After conversations with family and friends and whatnot, it was. I would say it's okay. Plus, it was plenty of good reason for me to start using my credit card, and that whole week, I had fun despite the fact that I had that initial charge and the initial sticker shock and whatnot. My bank account, and fuck my second job, like my former second job now, for getting me hold into this situation, and whatnot. But either way, SGDQ was another bit of fun, and even better now that I've gone the full week. So I'm planning to do another full week again whenever the date comes up. I'll probably put it in the description or whatnot, or I'll post a pinned comment saying when the next GDQ is as far as the summer, because I'm not going to the winter one that's next week. Well, I won't say next week. No, the next Sunday after this upcoming is when AGDQ starts, but I'm not going to that this time around because of money stake and whatnot. So either way, it's been a blast going to GDQ. Just hanging around with a bunch of cool people, but not in spite of me being a socially anxious motherfucker. It's been really, really good. Especially filming the wing challenge and whatnot. I can't, words can't describe just how much fun I had. That being said, I just mentioned YouTube earlier and whatnot. Bring me back to making them and here and there. So I've had plenty of stress in the past trying to get them out and whatnot, particularly with the editor that I've been working with, which has been Sony Vegas for quite a long time, like bang a decade now. But as of recording this right now, and also as far back as my one battle after another video, I've actually switched to DaVinci Resolve, which initially I was thrown off by because of the interface. I mean, much like everyone else is, but I gave it another chance after watching a bit of an overview. I guess you can say like a crash course or whatnot, even though I don't watch that much. But either way, what it said was that really you're gonna be working in the ed tab 90% of the time, and that just put an immense amount of relief on me. And now that I knew what to do, it's made the editing process a whole lot more fun in DaVinci than in Vegas, because like when it comes to adding something like text in Vegas, I had to like either split it off and then drag the text out to create a duplicate, or I had to copy and paste to make a duplicate. But within DaVinci Resolve, I don't have to worry about doing that at all, and I can just put text like this if I wanted to put it right here, and then the other text that would split in half, I can just have it be a completely different sentence or word and whatnot, and it would still save those changes, which it's a really huge plus and saves me a lot of time trying to add subtitles and whatnot on the video. Like not like closed captioning. I mean like just like the small text you see on the bottom, whether it be someone like me talking or the person like in the challenge video, which I just finished editing like the end of last week. I mean, well, technically I still had to add more subtitles to that, but either way it was quite an awesome trip that I had. Just spent time editing that. But yeah, I'm happy that I've switched to a DaVinci. I don't know if my PC is gonna still support it in the future, because eventually I want to upgrade this or build a new workhorse entirely, so that I'm not having to worry about my files getting corrupted and whatnot. Because the awesome thing is I can if I want to, I can subscribe to the Blackmagic Cloud, and I can put all my projects on there, which can save me a lot of time. I can just put it on there, and I don't have to worry about my files getting corrupted and whatnot. Plus, I can export in an archive and just drop it there in my Dropbox. Either way, I'm covered. So it's a really major plus for me with DaVinci, is being able to have that option, because otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do much as far as compressing and whatnot into to a smaller file. I mean, the files are still huge. Like when it comes to editing with DaVinci, like 5 gigs or whatnot, which that's huge. Like for something like it's only supposed to be like a gigabit, like a gigabyte long or whatnot, or mostly like a gigabyte in like size. It's not really in length. Like I don't know, like where the other 4 gigabyte went or whatnot, or was it just kind of a quality boost? I don't know, but either way, I've had minor complaints about DaVinci so far, and most of it anyway was just mainly issues on my end. My PC, I had a blue screen earlier in the week, but it wasn't that bad. I just had to make sure I cleaned out my my desk and whatnot, just make sure that I didn't have any temporary files going on. So it's been fine ever since then. I've only had a few times that crashed, but it was mainly during the startup. Otherwise, when it's in the editor, it has not crashed on me once. So that's an awesome pause. That's an awesome thing. That I was worried about having to relaunch the editor to if it crashed mid play, I don't have to worry about that like I did with Vegas, but it still can happen in worst case scenario. I almost was not going to switch to DaVinci. Initially, I was told that CapCut was a decent option, so I kind of checked that out, and it kind of is. But with their recent push for premium features and whatnot behind a monthly paywall, and also just the fact that their parent company is selling off their U.S. operations talk to a bunch of political investors, yeah, I don't want to be seen editing on a software that just got sold to seriously political investors and whatnot. But either way, it was fine when I did do one or two videos that I edited on CapCut, but honestly, I'm having a lot more fun with the time with DaVinci. So either way, I'm just gonna continue using it, and plus I'm editing this video already with DaVinci Resolve, so that is already a plus. So in case if I ever take a break, like during the recording process, I can just always think a cut right here or something, and then like take a minute to think, and then kind of like that. I don't know, but yeah, it's been really cool. Can't stop, won't stop, and whatnot. I'll also mention that, you know, at the time of recording this and whatnot, I'm still using the free version, so you know, I'm aware of some of the other cool things that are locked behind the studio version, which is like $300. It's like honestly not that bad. Like in comparison to like paying like 60 monthly or 70 monthly for like something like Adobe Creative Cloud, which honestly I'm just glad I never like touched Adobe products, because I've heard awful stories about their customer support and whatnot. So yeah, I'm happy about that, and also just because their software just sucks ass nowadays. So I'm really happy that I made the switch to DaVinci from Vegas. So yeah. Either way, I don't have much else to talk about that. So I'm really happy with, you know, the workflow that I now have, you know, in DaVinci. You know, if I ever feel like I'm still missing Vegas someone, I can always modify, you know, like keyboard shortcuts and whatnot to fit my old editor, but I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that anyway. Now, originally my final video of the year, I was gonna plan on uploading it on Tuesday. I don't know if I still will or whatnot, but either way, I want to get that done. But worst case scenario, I actually upload it in the new year, and I upload this in its place, which that would be like on a Monday or Tuesday, like this video. But I'll see. I'll just see how I feel. But I think either way, it's been quite the year, and I don't have much else to say other than I hope you have a good rest of your holiday season, and I'll absolutely see you all in 2026. I don't know if I'll do a stream for my birthday or whatnot, or like the day before, but either way, see you all next year. Bye, everyone.
Same smell as a monster. Tastes exactly like monster.
It's pretty melted. It's sweet. I don't care. Okay.
Oh. It's cold. It's so cold.
All right, welcome to the first annual Mario Kart GDQ Tribute Mission. Epic crossover! Billy!
Damn. Good try. Oh, man.
Now there's no proof.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Damn. That's insane.